Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 13, the show, and we've got some more Atlanta Braves franchise coming your way as we're going to be facing the Miami Marlins. Now, I played them, I think, just a couple games ago, and I told you guys that after I played them in Atlanta, we'd be going ahead and switching places and playing in Miami. So we are here at Marlins Park, and in the last game, it was a pretty good win against the Marlins, so I'm hoping to be able to have the same type of success here in Miami. They do have home field advantage, but at the end of the day, in a video game, I don't think that factors in too much to how this game is going to end up. So we're going to start things off here. 3 pitches in now with Andrelton Simmons. This one's going to go in between third and short, roll into left field, and it will be just a little single for him, but everything has to start somewhere. So this could be the beginning of a lot of good stuff here. So Andrelton Simmons, of course, being my leadoff hitter, means I'm expecting him to steal a ton of bases. Watch that one for a strike, but that one goes over the head of the second baseman into center field. But with Andrelton Simmons, I will not be trying to advance past second, so he is safe. I might go over to third now here, but Chris Johnson on the 1-2 count, he is going to hit this curveball that just hangs over the plate. That one's going to roll into center field. Andrelton Simmons rounds third. The throw not going to be anywhere near home plate, so he is safe. And Turner and the Marlins now are facing a 1-0 deficit. So Justin Upton now up at the plate. This one's going to go on the ground over to second. So a 4-6-3 double play as Justin Upton is not going to be able to go ahead and beat that one out. So that really could end up being the end of the inning for us here, just because it's going to be easy for them to get one more out. But Jason Hayward, I don't know, he could go ahead and add a little bit more to this here with the single that goes into right field. So same thing with Hayward, with Simmons. I'm always looking for opportunities to be able to steal a base with these guys. He's on track to be a 40-40 player, so 40 stolen bases, 40 home runs. I think that's a great thing to be able to achieve. May even get 50-50. I mean, he's on track at least with the stolen bases part. Home runs, I really got to get some more power out of him if we're going to go ahead and hit that. But we see a bunt right here. Johnson charging it. The throw over to first, not going to be the best throw, so Freeman is not going to be able to get the out over at first. So I'm pretty hard on Johnson a lot because not able to really make accurate throws. His fielding isn't there. They're stealing second. What is this? This is my job. I'm the one who steals bases. McCann's throw's not going to be in time. So Marlins are going to end up being in scoring position now. Got to go ahead with Medlin here and prevent them from getting anything going. No outs, too. So that one hit on the ground. Freeman misses that one. Gosh, that was annoying. Now runners are on first and third. I totally thought we were going to be able to get the easy out right there, but obviously not the case. All right, bottom of 1 still. This one goes on the ground. Johnson throws it home. McCann will apply the tag. So no run will come home. That was a smart play. I think if that wouldn't have worked, I would have been pretty angry and kind of figured I should have gone with the double play. All right, so first pitch of the bottom of the second now. We'll go for strike 1. Medlin doing a great job throughout this entire season, but as it stands right now, despite how good that he is doing, he's not an all-star. Or at least he's not in the top spots for all-star voting, which is a surprise for me. So I got a number of players here. I've got Justin Upton, Hayward, I think Freddie Freeman and Andrelton Simmons are in there too. And Kimbrel is in the voting as well. So kind of excited to see who's going to end up where. Man, am I lucky I got a hit with that one. That was low and inside. But Justin Upton will get over to first. Now, he's not slow by any means either. So, been able to steal, no problem at all against Turner. So, I might go for it here. Hayward again up at the plate. Had that one single earlier. That one is going to get me on over to second without doing anything at all. So that was just a freebie. Here I go heading to third. That one outside. Justin Upton is safe at third base. So Hayward gets out. Now we're looking at Ugla up at the plate. So a deep fly ball could bring him home. There it is. But hey, I'll beat that. All right. So I get the home run right there. So a 2-run blast is going to make it 3-0 here. Braves on top of the Marlins. So yeah, I was figuring deep fly ball. Maybe he could tag up and come home. But I'll take the home run. 2-run blast for Ugla. Definitely a lot of power out of him, which was what I was expecting, of course. With the way that he hits and kind of what I would get out of him. So it's kind of nice to be able to see this. RBIs are doing pretty good for him here, too. That's his 20th of the year. So that one rolls into left field. So Turner's really struggling here, and with every single hit that we get, it does reduce his confidence level, making it that much easier for me to go ahead and get some more hits. So B.J. Upton on first. You kind of know what's going to be coming. All right, so Medlin up at the plate. Now, I'm going to go ahead and watch that one because I figured that B.J. Upton would make it in there without a problem. Now, that was actually a very, very close play over there at second. But if I can get him over to third, maybe, just maybe, I can go ahead and lay down a bunt with Medlin and bring him home. Or, it'd be kind of nice here if I could go ahead and get the hit. So there I go, heading for third. Strike 2. All right, so since he wasn't able to go ahead and really come up with the ball, no throw over there to third. Medlin, unfortunately, is out, but Andrelton Simmons comes up next. And that one also hangs. My gosh, give me that. That was just a gift. I've seen a lot of hanging curveballs here lately in this game. Luckily, I'm able to take advantage of a good chunk of them. Not every single one is as good as this, where we end up getting some runs out of it. So, that's all right that B.J. Upton got all the way over to third. Heck, he could have been on first, so I'll take those 2 stolen bases. Andrelton Simmons has been hitting for some power lately. And don't get me wrong, I'm not appreciative of that, but I'm just surprised to be able to see that out of my leadoff hitter. I always expect my leadoff hitter to go ahead and hit the ball on the ground, just steal bases like mad, and he does the stealing part, but I'll take home runs. All right, so as you saw, Turner's not going to be pitching anymore for the Marlins. This one getting past second, rolling into center. And another man on first. The aggressive base running continuing is Jason Hayward. Takes that lead off over there to second. Got to be smart about when I go, but I'm doing it so often. Ah! Ah! I love it when I do that. That's like the second or third time I've ever done that, where I get over to second here after they throw it to first. Hayward is the man. And Miami just not happy about this at all. I can't believe he pushes it. What did he have to do with it? He just like, oh my gosh. I would be livid if my coach did that to me. Just like pushes me and I had nothing to do with it at all. That, I think, would cause such a huge frenzy, even today in, like, the major leagues. If some manager came up, pushed one of their players, oh, man, that would be nuts. All right, top of the 6th, 4-0. This one, ooh, it's going to be caught, but I'm going to go ahead and tag up and come home. That was actually a pretty sweet catch right there. And, honestly, if it wasn't for the dive and the little roll, I don't think I would have been able to come home. Dan Ugla again up. 5-0. 2-2 count. This one going to go into center field. We're really getting things going here in this inning. So I like having innings like this here. You know, just everything seems to be going right offensively. It's kind of refreshing because there's a lot of other times where, gosh, it's just horrible. That one is inside. It's going deep. And that is going to be a home run. So another 2-run blast for the Braves in this one. That's going to expand our lead, and I think this is definitely going to go ahead and put things out of reach. Now, I'm not surprised that I'm able to get these runs here. In the last game with the Marlins, I did get a lot of runs here too. And when I'm pitching with Medlin, who is easily my best starting pitcher, I'm not surprised that I'm able to go ahead and hold him to no runs so far. So Evan Reed going to be coming in now. Marlins again having to make a change, just hoping to restrict me and my offense from being able to produce any more. But honestly, with Maine, as you probably saw right there towards the end, his energy was really, really low, and so was his confidence level. So this had to be done. All right, Freddie Freeman, top of 8, 7-0. He's going to get another hit. Now, he's got a tremendous batting average right now. Freeman, I think, is leading the National League, which is great to be able to have that on my team. I always like having somebody who's leading in something here. So that one going down the line and right. It is going to stay fair. I'm going to go ahead and go for extra bases. Ooh, that was a good throw. Now, if I would have been out right there, I wouldn't have been mad about it. That was just good all around. Okay, so 2 runners in scoring position. No outs. Dan Ugla hitting this one. 1 run's going to come home. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take that little sacrifice. So Freddie Freeman gets the run. That's going to be 8-0. And unfortunately, we're not able to bring anybody else home in that inning. So bottom of 8, 0-2 count. This one's going to be a single over into right. So Hayward not able to get the throw over there. I'm always looking for that. Like, if there's a ball that drops right in front of Hayward, I'm just like, let's throw it over to first. Let's try to see if we can get the out. And that's why he's the front runner right now for the Golden Glove. All right, so a double play. 6-4-3. All right, so it's kind of nice for us to be able to see that. A lot of great offense for us here in this game. Really not so much out of the Marlins. Like I said, Medlin's just having a great job. So Stanton is going to go ahead and get a single. That little floater over to first is not going to be in time, of course. But Stanton, every time that I played the Marlins, really hasn't been able to do too much of anything. I'm pretty proud that we've been able to shut him down because he's a tremendous player. All right, so now runners on first and second. Maybe Medlin is really starting to get worn down, and if that's the case, I need to think about going ahead and pulling him. But with us being up 8-0, I'm not worried about them coming back or anything. But this one going to go deep into left field. Will I be able to steal it? Nope. Didn't get anywhere near position to do that. So that is a 3-run blast for the Marlins. Finally getting some offense going. Unfortunately, it's in the 9th inning, so I'm thinking this is going to be too little, too late for them. That's going to make it 8-3. Medlin was going for the complete game shutout. Well, that goes ahead and ruins his plans. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just try and keep him in here just to get the complete game if I can go ahead and get the last few outs of this game. All right, Austin Kearns coming in to pinch hit. So if this were to somehow go to extra innings, I'd be looking at facing somebody completely different. The energy of Medlin just not that great, so I got to be careful about where I throw. That one goes for strike 1. Man, I'm kind of excited about the All-Star game. Haven't ever played an All-Star game on MLB The Show. So, should be a pretty cool experience here. I was thinking about playing the Futures game, but when I went through and I took a look at everything, I'm just like, wow, there's really nobody on here that really pertains to anything that I do with franchise. So, it would just be another game, and I'd go ahead and extend this out just a little bit. So, now, I've been asked, too, about trade deadline. I don't think I'm going to be making any trades. I do have Roy Oswalt on the trading block, though. Ooh, swing and a miss. So, we'll see if anybody picks him up, but that's still a little bit of a ways away, so I'm not worried too much about it right now. But Braves end up winning this one here 8-3 against the Marlins, so another successful game for us. We move on that much closer here to getting caught up and then back to everything. So thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. All you got to do is check the description below, but you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again, and as always, I hope you have a good one.